The next question, procrastination. Procrastination comes as off the back of, or the result of, all the things that we're talking about. So if you don't have a routine and you don't have structure and if you don't have purpose, what are you doing? And when you seek that entertainment value, you get into a rhythm, you get into a pattern of thinking. And when you get into that pattern of thinking, when you start to ask better questions and you're looking to make improvements, you're looking to actually, as we would say in Scotland, screw the nut, which means get your head on, get your head switched on and start doing the powerful things. What happens then is you now start to make decisions or choices, or you think about those decisions. And because you're out of the rhythm and you don't know your purpose or you don't know why you're doing something, you then doubt if that's the right thing to do. And when you doubt that, that causes procrastination, and that then breeds inaction, and that's where you don't get anything done. So procrastination is a symptom of not having these things in your vision. What would I like? How do I get there? What would the perfect day look like? 3 very, very strong, powerful questions that you can start your day with. What do you want it to look like? How would your perfect day look? What could you structure this day around to get closer to that great day, that ultimate vision, who you want to become? And that's where you can make meaningful steps to take you closer to that result. And then something powerful happens. You know why you're doing these things. And when you do, it removes and eliminates procrastination because you know the result that you're aiming for. So get the result in your head. And a great time to do it is in the morning when you get up. 5 minutes and visualize. If you're struggling to visualize, I have a video series that will teach you how to do it. And not just the, hey, shut your eyes and imagine it. I mean a step-by-step process of what all the scientific literature says, what all the esoteric studies have told you over the years and for millennia, and how the top people do it and use it as a super skill. So give it a try and you will find that your results will change quicker than you can say boo to a goose. Now that's the thing is I always say, it's not going to surprise you if it works or doesn't work. What actually surprises you is how quickly it works. So how do you implement these things? Because this is a great question. What is forced discipline? So if you realize that you're the problem, you know what to do, but you don't do what you know. You're struggling with even you might know your purpose at this point. So you know your purpose, you know what you need to do, but you're taking the easier option. You're reaching for those junk foods. You're not making the right calls. You're not making the right decisions, and you need to break the cycle. Forced discipline is where you have some sort of source of discipline. Someone is imposing discipline on you. So think of like an army drill instructor. He's not going to take any of your nonsense. You need to get these things done. He's going to be on your case. He's going to be hounding you. He's going to be giving you direction. He's going to make sure you don't go off track. This is why there's such a movement in the information space to have accountability drilled into you, because when you become accountable normally to someone, you force that discipline, meaning they're imposing the discipline on you that stops you from slipping into your old ways. And when someone's checking on you, you now know that you can't report the BS, because what you're looking to do is you'll be reporting in. And when you report in, you're going to need to come clean. And if you've made that hanging over your head means, oh, I better get these things done. And it forces a discipline. The beauty of that is you start to get results. The great thing with forced discipline is it very quickly changes to self-discipline. And the reason being is when you have forced discipline forced on you for a short duration of time, you don't like it initially because you want to take the other option, but then you are forced to take the right option. And when you take the right option, after a while, you start to see the results. And when you see the results, you see the value in becoming disciplined. And when you become disciplined, that instead of coming from an external source comes from an internal source, meaning you, and you can start making the right choices that makes the difference to your results. So that is why it's so important. If you need forced discipline, then do it. Get someone that can hold you account. Get someone that's going to not let you away with anything. Get someone that's going to call out your BS. Someone that's not going to take your nonsense. Someone that's not going to listen to your excuses. They're just going to drill and drill and drill and drill you until you start to realize that you can get it done and you can see the value of adding discipline in your life.